So the dirty linen of science was exposed to public view, along with the clashing claims and opinions of many different scientists. Then you had an effort to suppress views that differed from the elite scientists. So science became nakedly political. You had 2 studies appear in major journals, the Lancet and New England Journal of Medicine, supporting the contention that the familiar, notably safe anti-malarial drug that Donald Trump had touted was, in fact, unsafe and useless. And so research into this drug was immediately halted. Public statements were given by official agencies. Then it turned out the articles, which had been rushed into print without review, without availability of data, and were kept priority and kept secret, the data was, right, at least in one case, had to be embarrassingly retracted. And then these retractions were presented as exceptions. So you had retractions, shoddy research, and the use of data and research to advance interests that were not necessarily aligned with the public interest. So the leg of expertise in this stool failed, right? Expertise needs a facade, needs to hide or prevent disagreements among the experts, right? These disagreements are normal, but they're usually kept from becoming public. So instead, you had a choice of policies driving the choice of experts. You had governments who imposed draconian lockdowns, appealing to one set of experts who gave the most dire predictions. Then those predictions failed. So you then had experts who predicted a second wave. The governors who opted to reopen their state appealed to a different set of experts who rejected the first experts' predictions on the basis that there was insufficient high-quality evidence to support the interpretation of the disease that the lockdowns depended on. And then the differences of COVID severity between states also reflected the severity of the outbreak there and the location. So 2/3 of the deaths occurred in a geographically small portion of the country, most heavily in New York City and environments. And in the rest of the country, a large proportion of the deaths were in nursing homes. So you had, in real time, dramatic expert failure. So the expert leg of the stool could not bear the weight, and it shifted to the other 2 legs. And the whole illusion of expert apoliticality was destroyed, right? The experts chose sides, and the public and the politicians chose experts who fit their preferences. Then you had the frequent failures of prediction and inconsistencies in the claims made by COVID experts and politicians that were instantly recorded and monitored on the web.